Hey guys, welcome back to another day. If you're new to me, I'm Lisa, a fat foodie on a wellness adventure to lose 150 pounds and get fit enough to travel back to New Zealand for 6 months come 2024. I want to see and do all the things, so I'm dedicated to making that happen. Shall we get started? Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to start with some leftovers from yesterday. I wasn't feeling the best, and so I actually just made some creamy chicken gizzard soup, which only has a few ingredients. I just threw it in the Instant Pot and made that. I have the other portion of that I'm going to have for lunch today. And then I'm going to do a salad. So I have just some salad mix, some corn nuts and wasabi peas, blackberries and raspberries, English cucumber, some pumpkin seed, and then I'm going to have that with the Ken's Asian Sesame Dressing. So nothing to cook for lunch. I'm just going to reheat the soup and make the salad. Hey guys, so today got a little bit rough. We were back in the low 70s and now it's dropped into the 40s, and my body does not really like those big temperature swings. So I appreciate that it was a beautiful day, but I started feeling bad a couple of hours ago. So I laid down, took a little nap, and I don't really feel much better. So I think what I'm going to do, I changed my plan for dinner. And what I had planned, I was going to be spot on my macros, and this I'm going to be a bit over on carbs, but that's okay. So I am going to do a little tuna salad. I have a couple of packets of tuna, a Thai chili, and a jalapeno. I have a couple of pieces of red pepper left over, a couple of little pieces of celery, and this is my Lemonaise light mayo. So I'm going to do a little tuna salad. Then I have some instant potatoes, carbs. And then I have some of the edamame leftover, more carbs. But that's what I feel like. So that's what I'm going to do. There's no cooking in that. I'm basically going to steam up some of the edamame. This is just made with water, and that is just cutting up the veg to go in the tuna salad. So I did some more painting last night before I went to bed, and we are at the stage of what I call color blocking. And that's where you basically just fill in imagine it like coloring in a coloring book. So you fill in the space between the lines with the base color that's supposed to be for that space. Now I do it, I'm teaching myself to do it a little differently than I have done it before. So right now what I'm doing is putting down basically the darkest color, which will be like the little, where it looks darker in the wrinkles, or, to bring out some detail in fabric and things like that. So what I'll do after this is put some highlights on there to sort of lighten each area up. And don't worry, if these particular types of figures are not your cup of tea, the next lot that I have planned are much cuter. So, okay, so here's where I'm at with these guys. So these are one type of the little zombie guys. Might have to, there we go. So they have a little tunic shirt on, and I wanted to go with all of these. I wanted a sort of dirty, worn look. So I will put some ivory on there, which will have a little bit of highlight there. And then I did some work on the pants. So they're basically darker at the top and then they get lighter at the bottom. So it looks like they've got a bit of mud on the cuffs. And all of these 6 are all the same. Then this guy, different type of guy. And he's going to have that same colored shirt. And he has sort of blue-gray pants. And then he's wearing a little vest, which I made look like dirty leather. So there's 2 of them. And then there's these guys. And I quite like these guys. I think they're sort of cool looking. So he just has some basic black pants. And then I've done his vest in the same way that I did the one on the Prowlers. He has a little chain on his arm. So that's where we're up to with them. These are actually completely dried. I was going to work on them this afternoon, but I didn't really feel like it. So this is the point where we're at, and I will do some more on them tomorrow. Okay, quick recap for the evening. So, I've put the recipe ingredients, if you call it a recipe, on the blog and in here. But basically all I did, I made this yesterday and I had the leftovers today, was I had a package of chicken gizzards. I cooked that in the Instant Pot with 2 cups of the ramen broth I'd made, and I added a can of cream of chicken soup. The gizzards, I think, because they were frozen, they released more water than I expected, and so it was quite thin, so I put in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to thicken that up, and that was good. I mean, there was nothing fancy to it, but it was even good, you know, today, the day after. Then I had the salad, and that was nice. Again, nothing particularly special to it. You saw everything that went in there. For dinner, I had the 2 tuna packets that I mixed with the celery and a little bit of pepper and some mayonnaise. I made the mashed potatoes. They're already flavored. I didn't need to do anything to them. And I had steamed some of the edamame and then just sprinkled that with the Kinders. So that was that. Now, I've started taking my meds with juice again. So I just have about 2 ounces of juice in the morning and 2 ounces of juice in the evening to take my meds. And I had picked up some raspberries at Kroger, and I need to get on to eating the ones that I have, because obviously berries don't last as long as other stuff. So that was food for today. And then that put me 28 calories under. I was within the plus or minus 10 I want to be for my proteins. For carbs and fats, I want to be at or under, but because I switched to having the potatoes and edamame for dinner, I did go over my carbohydrates by 16 grams. And step-wise, I'm low today because I had what for me is a big day yesterday, and I often feel kind of rough, but between that and the weather, yeah, I don't really feel like doing too much, so that's where we landed for the day.